What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. We back with another reaction video. Y'all know the deal, man. We in a thing. Still got the merch on. Free my nigga Avenue Angel until he free. Free my cousin until he free. You feel me? Follow the Instagram Trap News Network. TRAPNEWSNETWORX. Follow the Instagram if you ain't did that. You know, I got the merch on for another video. Still going. Y'all know the deal. Please make sure you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button to become a part of this Rich Trapper Mafia. Hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all so you stay tapped in on the latest and the greatest of what we got going on. Find me on all streaming platforms. Rich Trapper, Game 6. Rich Trapper, I'm better off without you. Rich Trapper, worth more than money. My two new singles, Start From Scratch and The Nightmare Before Christmas, are both out now. Today, we are taking it to the other side of LA, to the homies. Yes, man, to the Raza. We got Blue Devil hating on gold tones in the north with false conspiracy theories. Long story short, one of the Mexican homies slid in my DM. I can't say his name because I guess, you know, he represent what he represent, but he a Southsider from where he from, and he is a reputable from where he from, you feel me? But I guess he got an issue, some kind of issue with Blue Devil or maybe Gold Toes. I know that Gold Toes is from the north. For those of y'all who don't know how California politics work, to my understanding, the north and the south, as far as the Mexicans, they don't really, you know, mesh, they separate. But you got this dude, Gold Toes, who's from the Bay Area, Northern California, and he did this song shot in LA. And, you know, a lot of LA Southsiders showed him love, and he had this girl, Jenny 6ix9ine, in the video. Now, I don't think Jenny 6ix9ine is a gangbanger herself, but I think that she's a reputable because of who her people is, and they Southsiders and all that kind of stuff. But the girl, Jenny 6ix9ine, who low-key is kind of fine, I ain't gonna front, she in the video, and I guess it's causing a disturbance. But, we finna jump right into this, man. They saying that Blue Devil is being a hater. To the homie that slid in the DM, I ain't gonna say your name, but I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? He himself said that he from the South Side, but he believed that Blue Devil is being a hater because he think that Gold Toes is, you know, is uniting the brown. You know what I'm saying? They North California and Southern California, they all Mexican, they all Raza. So that's what his words is. You feel me? I don't know. But we finna jump into this situation without no further do's or don'ts. So all the essays that's finna be in the comments, we talk about black business all the time. So why we can't talk about y'all business? Y'all talk about our business. So why we can't talk about your business? We finna slide into this, man. It's all California. It's all LA. We in the politics. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
No, Big Flacco with a convict's perspective.
Oh yeah, and this is from a convict's perspective. So shout out to bro. We ain't never used none of his videos before, but the homie sent me this one. He said he watched them a lot. So shout out to a convict's perspective. We ain't never used none of his videos, but make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Show love to a convict's perspective as well.
I'm gonna smash, dash, slide on through with a little bit of energy. Please hit the like, subscribe, comment, do all those things to help support this channel, and hit that bell notification for future fire content.
So, we're doing a reaction to Blue Devil, the Hater Roast video on Gold Toes, Wake Up, and just some of the stuff that he actually came.
Now, I'll say this. I've had a back and forth already on YouTube with Blue Devil. Bro is biased. I ain't gonna lie. He seemed cool enough, but bro biased. Bro is super biased. And I said what I said, and I stand on what I stand on. And I still have that challenge on the table if you ever want to get some YouTube boxing, big dog, because you made some comments like you was like that. And I don't think you are. I'm sure I'll put you in your pockets. So if you want to get some chili up and you want to do some YouTube boxing, we can make some money off of that. But I don't think you really like that. But, you know what I'm saying? Blue Devil is definitely biased. For sure biased. For sure.
Came up with, man, during the whole viewing of this video, man, was kind of like I said, man, he's kind of not up to par as far as the difference between NF, Northanos, Northerners, and who really runs the streets for these groups. Gold Toes, as much as an entrepreneur as he is, a hustler and all that, in the careers that he's helped out, and the people that he has tapped in, he has no influence with the Norte. He has no influence with the NF. And what I mean by influence, he has no power. He has influence by helping people get careers. But he's a businessman first and foremost. He's from the Norte. His representation is not of the Norte, but of himself and the brand that he's trying to push.
So if I understand correctly, and again, this is just if I understand correctly, it sounds like bro is saying what he's doing is as an individual, not symbolic of what we push as a whole. We respect how he's moving as an individual, but his individual moves don't represent us as an entirety. That's what it sounds like to me.
That comes in, that's whatever their agenda is, that's their agenda. Okay, so categorizing him as some guy that's under some conspiracy to try to like infiltrate Southern California and do all this.
That's right. That Blue Devil was saying that Gold Toes was trying to infiltrate here. Gold Toes was trying to infiltrate Southern California and like kind of like put a bad look on the Southern Hispanic gangs and all that kind of stuff, saying that it was basically Hater World. Blue Devil came up with this whole conspiracy, like, oh, how they even let him over here? He ain't supposed to be here and blah, 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 and all that kind of stuff. I remember now because I did kind of peep a little bit of Blue Devil's video.
Stuff, man, that's ridiculous, man. You know, there's only one person who's in the rap game who it does have power and influence, man, and we already know who that is, eh? Ballin' Blanco out there in Mexico. Northern Organized Records. Now, if you were to say, okay, this dude had influence, okay, I'd be like, yeah, it's on time. They're not going to waste their...
Wait, who has influence?
Ballin' Blanco out there in Mexico.
So I'm not familiar with him, but if he got the power, salute, big dog. If you got the finger on the button, salute it. We respect it. I got to do my research on him, but if that's who got the power, that's who got the power. You better respect the position, big dog.
Northern Organized Records. Now, if you were to say, okay, this dude had influence, okay, I'd be like, yeah, it's on time. They're not going to waste their time doing a video like that, though, anyways, though. That's a whole different agenda, a whole different group of people. Gold Toast is a business guy, and I don't know why these guys keep on categorizing like, oh, he's the opposition, he's this and that, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, he's a northerner, but he's no different than a regular Southside resident. You know what I mean? And that's the truth.
Oh, so bro is a resident. So if he a resident, that mean that he just grew up with him, but he ain't putting in work. He from the hood, but he ain't from the hood. You feel me? Like, bro grew up in the set, but he ain't from the set. Got you. Okay.
Anybody who really has any pull, or
which makes sense to why they saying he don't really represent them as a whole, but they respect what he doing because he from the hood, but he ain't from the hood. Got it. Okay.
say so in regards to Gold Toast, you're not going to see him on camera. You're not going to know his name. You know, you best... Anybody who really has any pull or say so in regards to Gold Toast, you're not going to see him on camera. You're not going to know his name. You know, you best believe that he is tapped into somebody. And you best believe he probably is paying something, right? That's the nature of the game, right? But I think part of him moving away to Texas was to change that brand and to change that image. You know, you could grow up being a North Daniel, Sureño, right? And at a certain age, you quit kind of gangbanging. I don't know if it sounds any different, but if you ain't been to prison and you were a homeboy, they're not expecting you at 28, 30 years old, if you're doing good, just go out there and fucking gangbang. Come on, man. All that shit was played out. Like I said a long time ago, by the time I was like 19, 20 years old, I was already fucking no longer a gang member. I was part of organized crime. Now, he was part of a professional business that opened doors to a lot of homeboys. Because he's from Northern California. He repped Northern California. He was a northerner on the streets. You can't take that from him.
Wait, so is he a northern gang member, or is he just from Northern California and just happens to be from over there? It's kind of confusing right now. Y'all let us know in the comments.
But he's became a fucking his own man, his own image. And just because he's from Northern California, you got dudes from down south that should look at what he's been able to achieve and accomplish and do for so many people. You know, Gold Toast doesn't see no red or blue. You know, he sees fucking green. And that's just the truth of it, man. I mean, it's business, right? If people...
Hey, what is crazy, though, Gold Toast is in the video. I did watch the music video. Gold Toast is in a video with full 49er gear in Southern California. That's a powerful statement. I can respect it, though. He stood on his platform. But at the same time, it's a lot of people... I ain't gonna say no names, but it's one dude in particular who was reputable. He is somebody. And bro, in the video, he's showing love, so... That's what it is. That's what it is. If they not tripping, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand why Blue Devil got his little panties in a bunch.
Want to hold on to this and make it something that it isn't? That's on them. Just the whole review, man, was pretty much you're reading too much into things, right, that aren't really there. You know? And there seems to be like this new little mission of Southern podcasters, right, who are trying to paint the image of the North a certain way, like basically like they're trying to attack the South and do all this stuff. The only time I see anybody attacking anybody is the Southern podcasters when they take fucking shots at people from up north that are doing their thing. You don't see Gold Toast taking shots at anybody in Southern California. He does his thing. Besides Rico Too Smooth, a few years ago, you don't see no Northern Cali rappers taking any shots at these Southern rappers or these Southern podcasts. It's not affecting them, you know. They're stepping up with higher scale.
No, Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I ever heard nobody from Northern California really talk bad about Southern California. I ain't never heard, like, I always get love when I go to the Bay, specifically East Oakland. They always show me love, you feel me? I got a lot of love in San Fran, got a lot of love in Vallejo, got a lot of love in Richmond. I ain't never really had no issue, you feel me? And it's always been love from blacks and browns, so bro might possibly have a point. I ain't saying he do, I ain't saying he don't, but could possibly have one.
Right? And no one's really tripping like that, but it seems like it's become a new thing that people are trying to push. You know what I'm saying? And the truth be told, how many Northerners is someone like Blue Devil going to actually interact with out there in the streets or run into, or even Bozo? You know, it's kind of like you're fighting a fucking fake war that's not even out there in the streets of Southern California. There ain't no Northerners out there banging or doing anything. But it seems like...
I will say this too, I ain't never in my life met a Mexican gang member from Northern California in the streets, in jail, nowhere, bro. Nowhere, you feel me? Or if I did, I didn't know that that's what they was, but that's true. Being from South Central, I don't know where to bump into a Northern California Mexican gang member unless I'm in Northern California, but I'm not going there for that.
That's the new line that's being pushed, is an anti-Northerner agenda.
Why would I go to Northern California looking for trouble? That's stupid.
As for exposing Jenny 69, she's not even a fucking resident. She doesn't play none of that stuff, man. She's a fucking artist. You know? And she's a sexy artist. That's her sexual appeal. Right? He ain't exploiting her. She's been doing that on her own beforehand. Right? That's how she dressed.
Oh, bro was trying to say, oh, he's exploiting her. She's a Southern Hispanic. He's exploiting her, blah, blah. Bro, that girl look like she got a whole OnlyFans, big dog. She look like she gonna bust that thing open, throw it in a circle, put the thing down, flip it, and reverse it. If she came up over here, we mack it. Jenny 69 can get it, I ain't gonna lie. Mack it. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? A lot of women can't dress like that and rock it. She can. So if she can, why not rock it? Doesn't mean... Now, the part about her wearing blue and having Southside brothers that were upset, that's just petty, man. You know, for whatever reasons they were doing the shootout that way, he probably asked some artists from Southern California to be involved. They chose to be involved. The red car, blue car, and black car, saying that meant who he looked at first, the North, South, and then blacks. That was comical, man. I mean, I don't know how you come up with this shit and you really put it out there like this, man.
Yeah, I did see Blue Devil say that was wild, big dog. And I, on behalf of being a black man, I ain't see that, big dog. And y'all love to say that black people look for any reason to call somebody a racist. It didn't seem racist. You sound like you was living up to your name. Haters world.
Besides Rico Too Smooth, who was on a podcast talking shit with another Southsider, right? Show me where any Northerners have really took any shots at the South. Even fucking bands didn't take no shots at the South. He said, fuck a piece. That's how he feels. Hey, that's where he stands. Okay? But the funny thing is people are trying to paint the North like they're the bullies on YouTube or on social media when they don't even say shit. It's been the Southside channels, right? Or the Southside rappers who've always made remarks. You know, the number one offender is fucking Bozo. He's talked on shit he has no business talking about. You know, saying that there's no representative from the North, they're lost and all this shit, right? They don't have nobody. It's not that they don't have.
Hey, bro said they lost. That's crazy. To call a group of grown men lost in society with no way, no direction to go, that's disrespectful.
Nobody. They don't put their business out there. To do so would be fucking considered dry snitching. Some of the shit that's being said by some of these podcasters down south is basically fucking dry snitching. Let's just keep it 100. That's why you won't see a Northern channel out there doing this same kind of stuff. They'll talk about their business and about homies and all this shit.
Let the record reflect here at TNN Trap News Network. When snitch words start coming up and they politics and all that, we have nothing to say. We sit back and we watch. We mind and comment our politics that belong to ourselves, but we watch it like a mother chucker. Oh yeah, we watch it. Bro just called him a snitch. We got action, Day. We got action. Let's go.
But they're not going to put no business out there. That's a big no-no. And who's ever representing for the people, you're not going to see them. They're not supposed to be out there. You know, it's supposed to be clandestine type of operations. Not let's put myself on Front Street. No, it doesn't work that way. There has only been one Southsider who has got on YouTube or any social media platform and talked about the North and had an understanding of the North, based his opinion on certain things appropriately and respectfully. No one, you can't say that about too many other people on there, you know? Now, when Hater World first came on, right, I kind of used to respect his opinion and views on a lot of different things because I felt he was unbiased. I felt like
No, bro, hella biased. Bro, love talking bad about blacks. Bro, love talking bad about. No, I did it. No, baby, bro, it's cool. That's how you feel. That's how you feel. Don't nobody give a fuck. Nobody, niggas ain't tripping, bro. Worried about you. You feel me? I love being black, but let's just keep it real. You ain't necessarily. I ain't gonna go so far as to say he racist. I ain't gonna call him no prejudice or nothing like that. I ain't gonna do that. But what I am gonna say is, we ain't your favorite people on the planet, bro. For sure, we ain't your favorite people on the planet.
he didn't like the North, but he didn't understand the North as well.
I ain't saying that you want to see black people dead or not make no money or nothing like that. I ain't saying none of that. But what I am saying is, we ain't your favorite people on the planet. For sure. But it's cool though, little guy. We fuck with you. It's hard being short. I understand.
But I thought that he...
Random. You could go to look at Hater World and tell he's small from his videos. His whole video, you can see his whole little body. He looked like a little stuffed animal.
would never take sides. He wouldn't be social media politicking. And even though he felt his way about dropouts and whatnot, which is his personal opinion, which, hey, you can feel that way. No
I think he's talking about Gutters Collective.
problem. He still never went too far as disrespecting anybody. But now he started to pick sides, take shots, involve himself for whatever reason. I don't know if he's just basically campaigning with certain individuals clicked up, and this is the narrative that they're all pushing, or if someone powers that be are influencing it. Because he wasn't like this at first. He wouldn't just pick a side. He wouldn't be kind of, like I said, spinning narratives. He has spun more narratives lately than ever before. That doesn't mean he's been wrong on a lot of shit, but lately he's spun more narratives. And this one right here is a spun narrative he's pushing. There's nothing, he's saying wake up. There ain't nothing to fucking wake up about it. That's the name of the song. Ain't nobody trying to fucking pull a fast one on anybody.
Yeah, even in the video, I don't really understand what Blue Devil was exactly even trying to say, what the problem was. Oh, well, like he never really clearly, concisely communicated a point of where the issue could be. All you basically was saying was you was mad that a dude from Northern California, who I'm still not sure is a gang member or not, but y'all let me know in the comments because I'm 100% lost on that. But this dude from Northern California was in Southern California doing this video, and you had an issue with that. But I don't really see like an infiltration, or conspiracy of him trying to, what is there to wake up from? What are you trying to tell us, Blue Devil? It's almost like you're trying to tell us something. Let us know, because we lost. You just sound like a hater, bro. Can't lie.
The things that were brought up though, were petty though, and
super petty. I'm not getting it.
I'm really believing, man, that there's basically
petty, like a baby mama who mad she can't get you back. Petty, bro. You can't see the kids. My mama gonna drop them off. I don't want to see you. Petty like that, bro. Petty like that.
Yeah, an anti Gotos fucking campaign, because everybody in that whole collective, and I'm really believing, man, that there's basically an anti Gotos fucking campaign, because everybody in that whole collective circle right there is against Gotos.
And if that's what it is, that's what it is, man. You feel me? I just don't like him. Why? Because he's from over there, and that's my reason. That's your reason. That's that. It be like that. As a grown man, that's your reason. That's your reasoning. You feel me? But say that, big dog.
They don't support him. They don't like what he's doing, and they find anything to try to attack. And now it's these little petty things in a video. I swear to God, it seems like these southern podcasts and rappers are they're jealous of fucking Gotos. It's like they fear him. They have to look for everything to compete with him, man. It's ridiculous. And he's just one.
Now, I'm not going to say nobody's scared of nobody, but that's for y'all to decide amongst y'all, whoopty bams and whatchamacallits, you feel me? That don't got nothing to do with my whoopty bam and whatchamacallits, so let's go ahead and let y'all clear that up.
One man that's achieved so much success that is willing to open the doors with other people and not trip off any type of geographical location or beliefs and do business. He's a businessman, and he holds no bias feelings towards any individuals unless they have biased feelings towards him. I'm pretty sure these dudes that be talking smack and talking shit, he feels probably a certain way. Man, fuck them fools in. I mean, if I was in his shoes, that's how I'd feel. Because never has he gone out of his way to try to attack any of these individuals. You know, you can't help where you're from. Okay.
I ain't saying he has or hasn't attacked nobody, but if I'm saying if non-biased, I don't really know about this type of shit. I'm learning like y'all, but if that's true, and bro, y'all hear six in the background going crazy. My chupacabra needs to get out. If that's true and Gold Toes just be out here minding his business and they just be, you know, kind of being on his head and hating on him for no reason, I can understand why he would be like, man, F them. I can see that. You feel me? For sure.
But you eventually grow and you do as you do as a man once you establish yourself. You know, some of these guys are still holding on to fucking values that they had when they were fucking 14 years old game banging. I'm starting to wonder, right? How long has Jenny 6ix9ine been signed with Gold Toes? For about a couple months, right? You know the.
Oh, that's his artist. The Jenny 6ix9ine girl is his artist. Oh, she in the video. That makes sense. That makes sense. And that's why, because she's from Southern California, why Blue Devil says that he's trying to extort her, or not extort her, trying to, what's the word I'm looking for? Not expose, take advantage of her. That's what okay, I got it. That's the infiltration. I get it. It all came together at the end. That's why Blue Devil was saying there's an infiltration, because Gold Toes got a little mama that's from Southern California, and he from Northern California, and she's super fine. Okay. I don't agree, and I still think it sounds stupid, but if I'm correct, I understand. That don't mean I agree, but I understand. It's all behind some pussy. Got it. It's all behind some pussy. Got you.
Did that happen?
That you ain't never even got, big dog. You mad about coochie? You ain't never... Bro. You're mad about the cooch you never caught? Come on, bro.
Right,
Better, bro.
Lady Pink. I'm wondering if there's more behind that than we know. I'm wondering if it was her association with Gold Toes, which was what the problem was. You gotta look at it from that standpoint, because a lot of people who are all involved in that circle, they all have issues towards Gold Toes. They're all hating on him. That could be a possibility. Yeah, because about a month before this incident, or a couple weeks before this, is when they were actually meeting up to do business, and I think he signed her at that time. Anyways, those are just a couple things to think about, man. In any event, man, like I said, man, you're reaching for it. The haters world is reaching for it because he's biased towards fucking Gold Toes and he's biased towards the North. There's nothing more, nothing less.
Don't worry about it, big dog. He biased towards the blacks too, so you know hey, it's not personal.
That's it, boy Flacco. I'm gone.
All right, man, we up out of here to the next one, but that was an interesting video, man. We're going to keep y'all posted and updated as this story continues to develop. Rich Trapper signing out, TNN Trap News Network. If you ain't did that, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Become a part of this Rich Trapper Mafia. Hit that notification bell at the top. Stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest of what we got going on. It's got the Still Going merch going, Free Avenue Angel until he's free. We're going to keep hollering that until it happens. Find me on all streaming platforms. Rich Trapper, Game 6. Rich Trapper, Worth More Than Money. Rich Trapper, I'm Better Off Without You. And my two new singles, A Nightmare Before Christmas and Start From Scratch, are both out now. If you ever want to see me do my little sparring 1-2 wiki bam blah blah blah, follow the Instagram. I go live every now and again when I'm getting cracking, whether it's jujitsu. It was jujitsu the last time, you feel me? And one of the homies was like, damn bro, I know you do jujitsu. Yes, I will choke the fucking shit out of you and break your arm, on top of being able to throw these, and I kick and wookie bam, because I do Muay Thai too, wookie bam. Either way it go though, it's all love, man. Happy holidays. We up out of here to the next one. Y'all be safe.